maybe you have feeling for advantage or priority or something, ahead of the Japanese people in your mind, right? What is this?
Because I think the same way, because I have the same DNA, I have the same educational background, the same experience, the same values.
Or your Dutch friend, how Dutch friend value Japanese people? I tell you, not equally that they value Japanese people. What is this? What is the segregation of that?
It's not a segregation. It's basically a completely different mindset, a different
What is this?
understanding of their own history, of their, and that's not necessarily Japanese people's fault. That's basically just a completely different perception. There is not
what a different perception.
Now, if we're, for example, talking about World War II history, we have the same perception as the Germans, even though we were exactly.
What is this?
This is basically I think a shared education, a shared.
What do you mean shared education?
Shared education. Basically, it doesn't matter whether you go to school in Germany or whether you go to school in the Netherlands. If you would study about World War II, the narrative would be the same. Basically, the story about World War II is the same in the German history books as well as in the Dutch history books. Even though we were at different sites at the time. I believe that there is a big difference in perception about, for example, World War II, between Japan and other countries, because the history books are different. The perception is completely different. So that is not. They have a different shared. They have difference in historic interpretation, which, if it becomes a topic of discussion, can become very uncomfortable between Western and Japanese business.
Okay, the other way around. That's just another question for you. What kind of your Dutch people feeling superiority than Japanese people?
Superiority?
Yeah.
I think when it comes to language, presentation, logical thinking, also critical thinking, and the knowledge of world affairs.
This is why don't you write it down for Japanese people? We don't know. What is it?
Why we may feel superior?
Yeah.
I think that it's very simple, because we believe that everybody thinks like us. The whole world thinks like us. And I think in Japan, people feel the same. It's logical that
Japanese, American people, they don't have it, okay? They don't have kind of concrete superiority. Okay. European people have.
Yeah, okay, but I think that basically in the difference between America and Europe is that in America the deal is most important, right? How to get the best deal. If you like.
Well, American people very easy. How to deal, negotiation, very simple. Okay, no background.
Right.
That's easy. You study sales technique, you study negotiation skill. That's good. That's enough. All thing you should do. They don't have culture. Okay, but European people is different. Behind the scene, you have a lot of things to be considered. Otherwise, Japanese people should not be respected by them. This is what my concern is. This is what your value for Japanese people. Your value is European people value is permanently is currently going on. We cannot communicate with European people. What is this? Why I didn't pick that training for this school for American people? We don't need to do. Simple. American people, he's coming sitting here. Clyde, what are you going to do? What is your sales skill? Oh, okay, it's easy. Right? They're easy going, easy living, everything easy. But European people, not simple. It's so-called sophisticated people. What is it? You know that. This is why I wanted you to your value to deliver to Japanese people. This gap. This is a big gap we have. I know that. What is it? Well, I told you, what is your dignity, right?
Right. But okay, so what?
And
I think if you ask me that question, or if you ask a Frenchman that
history.
Yeah. So
Frenchman is different. Frenchman is
different.
Of course, they are the French Revolution, not like your country. No king. King are everybody. Princess and king are everybody killed 200 years ago. And Napoleon coming up. And ordinary people occupy their country and they just lead the country. This is different.
Well,
that is different.
No, our king has never been so strong.
History is different. Okay, we should know the history. Okay, she just every day reading cartoon, this kind of French Revolution. Rose of Versailles. Rose of Versailles. Versailles. It's a cartoon, Japanese cartoon from morning at night, every day. My wife.
Oh, okay.
And she just asked me, what is the French Revolution? So she don't know anything at all. French is different. Belgium and Dutch is German is different. I know that, but this is one issue. Okay, we need to concern. History is different. But if you're going to communicate Spanish and Portuguese and German, French is different. Of course.
It's very different.
Very different. But we need to consider for the backbone of your country. Right?
Of my country or of Europe?
Of your country is good enough. But I can tell them, okay, the French people, okay, they had Napoleon, they had their revolution before. It's different.
It's different. The French people have a certain kind of pride, also of outwitting the other side.
Okay, by the way, let's break and then you just cool down. Then think about what. Think about. You just looks like repeating, right? Okay, which one? No. What is this? I forgot that. This one? Oh, yeah. Oh, go. Where's yours? Oh? No. Oh? No. Oh? I lost your slide.
It's in Safari. Yeah, the top one. That's not this one. No, the second one.
No.
That one.
No.
That one.
This one?
Yeah.
This is PowerPoint.
Yeah, you downloaded it and then it converts it to a PowerPoint. Otherwise, you cannot open it. It was a Google presentation.
Last slide?
No, the last slide belongs to another one. I used an existing slide, made a copy, and I think it's
Oh, this is yours.
Yeah.
No, I'm looking for not this one.
Which one? Ah, the other one. European history. That should be in European culture. That is in this Chrome. No, you need, yeah, that one. It's gone.
Yeah.
コーヒー飲みたい人。
はい、こういう。
はい、OK, OK.
Okay, just, break. You should rethink.